Welcome back, friends. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're going to explore something fascinating, something that shapes every conversation we have, the hidden power of body language. Did you know that your body often speaks louder than your words? Yes, our brain tends to trust what it sees more than what it hears. Imagine saying the number 5 while holding up only 3 fingers. Feels almost impossible, right? That's because your body naturally gives away the truth. You can't completely fake it. Think about this. When someone says, "I'm fine," but their shoulders are slumped and their eyes are looking down, you instantly feel that something is wrong. Their words say one thing, but their body says another. And without even realizing it, your brain believes the body more. That's why people who lie often try to control their gestures. But our subconscious usually picks up on those missing signals. So, yes, body language can sometimes matter even more than words. Crazy, right? But it's true. Let me give you an example. Researchers have studied this for decades. They found that more than 80% of the impression we create comes not from what we say, but from how warm and confident we appear. Think about it. Your smile, your eye contact, your posture. All of it creates trust before you've even spoken a full sentence. Now, here's something inspiring. Many people believe charisma is a gift you're born with. But actually, it's a skill. Yes, anyone can learn the language of cues. There was even a famous communication coach who admitted she once felt invisible in social gatherings. But when she started practicing body language, simple things like opening her arms instead of crossing them or tilting her head slightly to show interest, she completely transformed her social life. And here's the best part. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room to stand out. Even sitting near confident people can boost your own presence. In fact, studies suggest that being within about 25 feet of high performers actually improves your energy and performance. Amazing, right? Let's talk about some practical cues you can use. For building competence, there are 5 small habits: standing tall, using purposeful gestures, making steady eye contact, keeping your voice strong, and controlling fidgeting. For warmth, there are 5 more: smiling genuinely, leaning slightly forward when listening, nodding to show understanding, mirroring someone's posture, and giving small acknowledgements. Just imagine, such small changes can completely shift the way people see you. For example, think about networking events. You walk into a room and everyone seems stiff, awkward, almost waiting for someone to break the ice. Have you been in that situation? I know I have. Now picture the one person who walks in with a warm smile, makes eye contact, and greets others confidently. Instantly, they become approachable, likable, and memorable. That's the power of body language. And here's a little secret. The first few seconds matter the most. Instead of asking the usual boring question like, "So what do you do?" try saying, "What's something exciting you're working on these days?" This one question sparks curiosity, encourages deeper conversations, and shows genuine interest. Now, let's flip the perspective. What if you feel uncomfortable? What if your nerves take over? Here's a tip. Be aware of your own signals. If you sit with crossed arms, tapping your foot, avoiding eye contact, you're silently telling others to stay away. But if you relax your shoulders, breathe deeply, and open your posture, you invite connection. Remember, the energy you project is the energy you receive. This doesn't just apply to strangers. Think about friendships, relationships, even at work. Your body language builds bridges or walls. When you use it wisely, you're not only improving communication, but also building trust and genuine connections. And let's be honest, life is about connections. We all want to be understood, to be valued, to be seen. Body language gives us the tools to make that possible. So today, as you go about your routine, try one small experiment. When you greet someone, instead of just saying hi, add a warm smile, hold eye contact for a moment longer, and slightly lean forward. Watch the difference it makes. These tiny adjustments could open doors you never expected. At the end of the day, words matter, but presence matters more. Be open, be aware, and be intentional. Because your body is always speaking, whether you realize it or not. The question is, what story is it telling? That's it for today's episode, friends. If this inspired you, take a moment to practice one new body language cue today. Remember, small changes lead to big transformations. Thank you for spending your time here. Until next time, stay confident, stay kind, and keep learning.